Hey everyone, this is Alvin on behalf of Neil Napier and the rest of the KV Social team. So before I get started, I just want to make sure that you can hear me. Just give me a quick yes or one in the chat if both audio and video is coming through loud and clear. Alright, and let me also know what part of the world you're watching this webinar from. Alright, so we have Tasnim, we have Dana as well. So Dana, I do hope you were able to get logins. I think I sent that to you a couple of days ago as well. So I do hope you were able to get that and use the system as well. All right, perfect. So all okay. We have Green John as well. All right, what's up to you as well? We have Toko, Tim. We have Peter, John. Perfect. So we have Andari as well as on the call as well. So I think he's just watching TV or something because unresponsive right now and go to webinar. All right, so we're gonna get started. We have a lot of things to show you today, and this is mainly gonna be focusing on how you can make your marketing better. All right, now who here does have any kind of website, like a Shopify website, a blog, or any kind or money-making website that you want to monetize or you want to build or use to build your list? Let me know. Give me a quick yes if you have a website right now that you would like to get more conversions or improve your conversions on that site. All right, perfect. So a lot of people do. Now, again, if you don't have a website yet, this might be something a bit more advanced for you. But if you do have a website or a store that you can embed code into, then this is something that you can use as well. All right. From what I know, Miles, is you will have to get the new feature. In order to get the new features, you have to get the 2.0 from scratch. But again, I would recommend contacting Precious Support about that to just to clarify. But this is from what I know. All right, no problem, Miles. So, yep. So again, our focus today is how we can completely automate or make our marketing smarter by using just one line of code that you can copy and paste to generate 10 times more conversions, more leads, and more sales. All right. So with this system, you will be able to generate over 7,600 new leads and 83 grand more in sales, which is just in 14 days of using this platform. All right, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, we're also going to talk about the best profit hacking software, the improved version with hundreds of real user results as well. Now, here's what I want you to imagine. Imagine having someone on your website checking each visitor and creating an offer based on their behavior. Imagine having a shopping assistant or a chat platform, for example, that gives you the right pop-up every time you try to exit out or you try to check out a product, right? Would that actually help you with your conversions? Based on what products you have checked out, based on what pages you have visited, and even ask them what's holding them back from getting this offer and get them to sign up to a waiting list instead of losing that customer. Now, let me ask you, will that actually help you with your conversions? If you have that kind of automated system that will ask each visitor and give it the right offer based on their behavior, based on the history that they have on your website. Absolutely, right? Absolutely, because if you're offering the same thing to everyone, even if they're not interested, you're just banging your head or pushing the product to them that they're not interested with. If they're concerned with price, maybe provide them an extra push with a coupon. Maybe they're concerned about what to buy. Maybe provide them a bundle based on the products that they have already checked out. Exactly. But providing them options, you'll be able to give them exactly what they want. Smarter marketing, right? You can't just shove the same products to everyone. Imagine being able to tailor made every single product, every single offer based on the behavior of your customers. Right? Now, we do have, I'd like to mention this, to make it clear that we do have a similar platform to this. I think everybody has used this before. We released a software called WP Profit Triggers a few months back. Now, WP Profit Triggers, unfortunately, works well. I'm not saying this, but the problem is it's limited for WordPress, right? It's limited to WordPress in a way that although it directly somewhat directly competes with this, but if you do have a Shopify store, right, that is something that you might have problems adding the system to. Now, let me actually show this off. Again, we don't have a lengthy presentation today, but rather we will focus on how you can apply this system to your business. All right. So, while I'm opening up Google Chrome here, let me know what kind of websites you have right now. Do you have an e-commerce website, a Shopify store? Let me know, because we will actually go through. I'll give you some ideas as well on what you can use this for. Can ReClick code be added to a ClickFunnels page? That is a very good question, John. Let's actually try that out, because again, I haven't used it in ClickFunnels yet. I've used it in WordPress. I've used it on HTML as well. Yep, this can be used with HTML. All right. So if you see the dashboard right now under projects for ReClick, you let me know. Let me just give me a yes in the chat so that we can continue. Because again, sometimes there's a delay when you go to webinar, and I want to make sure everyone is on the same pace. All right, perfect, perfect. So from here, all you have to do is just create a new project. Right? For every website that you have, is you can just have to create a new project here. Now, again, before I create anything new, right? You have here all the there are going to be tutorials on how to use the software as well. You can have this integrate with other accounts that you may have. If you have, for example, an autoresponder, you can integrate this one with Benchmark, Campaign Monitor, Constant Contact, GetResponse, MailChimp, SendReach, iContact, HubSpot. You have Aweber, ActiveCampaign, SendLane, Infusionsoft, HTML5, and MadMimi as well. So if you do have any kind of email providers or the ones listed here, you can indirectly integrate via API. Now, you also get the this is actually for the pro version, the ReClick WordPress plugin as well. Oh, sorry. ReClick is available for the main offer rather. So if you have a WordPress site and you don't want to install a third-party plugin that will allow you to embed code into your website or into your web pages, then you can use the WordPress plugin here instead. All right. Of course, if you have the Pro version, you can actually create different levels of access for your VAs as well, so that you don't need to share your logins or your admin logins to your VA or to your programmer. All right. So there's complete tutorials as well as how to manage your account and integrate everything here. All right. This is a cart abandonment software. It can be set up like that, Derry. That's the great thing about this. You can set it up any way, right? Any way you want, including cart abandonment. All right. Can it be used with other integrations aside from the ones that are not listed? For API integration, unfortunately, this is just the list here. But of course, if you do have requests, you can contact or send out feature requests as well. All right, but if it doesn't integrate, then all you have to do, especially with autoresponders, is download the CSV instead for every campaign that you get, for every click-through or subscriptions you get. So you do have the option to export the CSV, as you can see from here. All right. So again, as you can see, we have built analytics here, but let's actually not do that for now. Instead, let's gonna create a new project here. So once we click on create new project, it's gonna ask us for a title name. All right, and let's actually add something here. Let's say, for example, right, we're gonna put in here e-commerce, right? Let's say e-commerce for Shopify, or just e-commerce in general. So let's click on create. Now we have a new project here. The next thing we need to do, right, is create a campaign or create a behavior under that. So let's click on create new. Let's click on create new here again, or create new campaign on the top right corner. So let's say, for example, we're going to put here on exit. Click on proceed. All right. So we put in a URL for this website here, or for where this will be showing up. Let's say, for example, kvsocials.com/bonus/ReClick. Click on create campaign. All right. So you can specify this to work on a specific web page or the general site altogether. Right? It can be a general site, it can be a specific page, depending on how you want it set up. All right. So from here is you're gonna have different templates to choose from. All right. So as you can see from here, we have Lightbox, we have the full screen, the floating bar, the slide in as well. So all of these are fully customizable. Right? So you can create a poll, you can create a banner, you can create an opt-in form depending on how you want that set up. Let's say, for example, on exit, it's going to show up, for example, here. Let's click on use this template, and from here, you'll be dragged into the built-in editor. All right? And from here, you'll be able to make the changes that you want here. You can change the banner, the text as well. For example, sign up for a sale. And get additional discounts. All right, as you can see, it automatically fits. No matter how much text I put it in there, it's going to automatically fit the box there. So there's no chance of you breaking the formatting there. All right. So for the call to action button here, we're going to put in here, for example, sign up now. You can change the background as well, as you can see from there. All right, we can have this either minimize, layout, change the layout here, how it shows up. All right, you can either put it as full screen or minimized, depending on how you want that. Of course, you can upload your own logo here. If you want to remove the logo, just click or uncheck that option there. All right. So you have this here, simply, and then you can just customize this one. Now, this is where it gets very interesting. All right. So as you can see from here, can everyone see, by the way, trigger? So we have on exit, we have after 0 seconds, after scrolling 50%, and the options here. Right. So let's say this is going to be our on exit behavior. Right. So I'm going to select on exit. All right, and visibility for this is only going to show up, right, if the person has visited the store more than 5 times. And I can only also specify this, right, to countries as well. But let's not uncheck this one. So let's say, for example, we're going to click on Save. This is going to be our general on exit pop-up. All right. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, forgot about that. The text is not clear. Very good. All right. So if it does, there we go. If it doesn't fit, then it will not distort the layout. Rather, the text will not just show up. So again, my bad there. Just make sure that all the entire text that you have in the headline will also show up here. All right. So for example, the big sale is coming. All right, and we have a button URL here as well if you wanted to do that, if you want to redirect instead. All right, so now we have here our on exit trigger. All right, so before I proceed, is everything clear so far? Give me a quick yes if everything's clear before we proceed with adding more triggers or more behavior-based pop-ups. All right, and if you have any questions, let me know as well. All right, perfect. So someone mentioned earlier here, I think it was Derry. Where is that? Let me see. Someone mentioned about binary is great for testing multiple products. All right, so yeah, someone mentioned about that. So let's actually create another campaign. Oh, John. All right, sorry about that. We have like over 100 people on the call, so can't really backtrack a bit. All right, so we have here, we're going to set up another campaign. This time, let's say, for example, binary, right? Or product testing. All right, click on proceed. Again, you don't need to worry about the campaign name. Your customers are not going to see that. It's just for you to be able to know which one works for the other. So same thing, I'm going to click kvsocial.com /bonus /ReClick. Click on create campaign. All right, and from here, we simply select, right? We simply select the binary option here. You can preview it as well if you want to do that, as you can see from here. So we can select that here. All right, let's click on use template. All right, and of course from here you can change the settings here as well. You can change the background color if you want to change that. Let's say I want this to be black and then the text to be white. There we go. That easy. All right, of course I can change the highlight as well. But let's just keep that as there. So we have the post-vote action here. So what happens after they vote? You can either redirect them to a URL, display a banner, design an opt-in, or request them to share the results. All right. So you can have you can specify an action after they have done the poll. All right. So again, you can specify the headline and the text as well. That's going to show up there. You have your basic settings here, so you can have allow close, or you can disallow the close button here, so that they are forced to answer this quick question before they can check out the website. Then you can also upload your own logo there as well. All right. Now from the customize section here, we have the same configuration, right? Let's say for example, we only want this to show up, right, on people who have visited these specific products. Let's say for example, if they checked out the Apple Watch, say for example, something like that, and if they checked out the other link as well, just like that. So you can specify as many URLs here as well, so that you can specify really what pages they want to visit in order to trigger this action. And once you're happy with it, right, again, you can have multiple triggers here as well. You can have multiple visibility as well. So you don't have to choose just one or two. You can have multiple triggers for that as well. All right, and whichever comes first, that's gonna show up. So I would click on save for this. So now we have a binary, and we now also have, right, we now also have our on exit here. So let's actually create one more campaign as well. This time, right, this time let's make it to a special offer, right, or bestseller. So click on proceed. The same thing, we can put the same domain name here. Click on create campaign. All right. Can you pick more than one choice on that option? Depending on the template you can choose, yes, you can do that, but usually you can only pick one option from the other. All right. So from here, from the ReClick, you simply select another template here. This time, remember, this is going to be our best offer, right? So what we're going to do, all right, is choose the best, well, the best one that matches what we need from here. So again, we have a lot of choices here. Right, we have the floating bar as well, just like that. You have the full screen as well. So again, you can choose these ones here. So let's say, for example, I'm going to use this one here, the vintage. Right, click on use this template. All right, and I'm going to make changes to this template here. So first is I'm going to change the banner a bit. So I'm going to put a coupon code here. Let's say the coupon code would be anniversary or discount 10, for example, and the headline would be all right. Let me see. Now, since this is going to be a fixed line, all right, so it's actually best that you match exactly. If it goes to another line, you have to match it as well, because this is a fixed template. So it has to be a match when you type in a new headline to the template as well. All right. All right. All right. So I have discount here. We put in here, for example, get 10% off by being our 100th customer of the day. Use the coupon code discount 10. All right. So from here, we simply can also select the change out the background here, whether it's going to be centered or full screen. You have the basic settings here as well, whether you want to remove or disable the allow option, as well as the template inversion here, the layout that you want. You can remove the logo or add your own logo there as well. And this is where you can add the behavior as well. Say for example, this pop-up will only appear if they're based on specific countries. Let's say for example, I'm gonna uncheck everyone here. So let's say this is only gonna show up if they're based on Alright, let me select another country here. Alright, let's say this only show up if they are coming from the US, the UK, right? Or they're coming from Canada as well. Alright, so you can specify each campaign that you do, each pop that you can do to a specific country, and this only will appear after they visited the site more than 10 times. So that gives you the extra push for them to buy now. Right? So we also have here, after scroll 50%, or what percent you have here. Let's say I'm going to put it 80% here. There we go. And this is going to be our trigger here. All right, let's click on save. Again, if wherever you make a mistake, just click on edit again. It really depends on how you want it set up, John. Usually, when you only offer discounts or you give them something like the current item, depending on how you want that set up, you can make it 2 or 3. But let's say worst case scenario, they visited the site 10 times, so there's genuinely an interest to buy the product, but they just need an extra push. So they're gonna keep on checking over and over again, and that's actually where you can create, or you can use this one here as a behavior-based marketing tool. All right. So you can also change the opacity here. Something I didn't change earlier. So you can change the opacity of the image, right? So you can do that here. Now, something that I didn't mention earlier was that the headline or the subheadline can have geo-targeting as well. Now, as you can see from here, we have the location tag, city, state, and country. For example, for exclusive to, let me just remove this. And let's, for example, put in here, exclusive to our customers based in the city, and then put in the comma here as well, and the country. All right, if we click on preview for this, it's actually going to show us as well what the campaign would look like. All right, so that's how easily you can customize each campaign as well here. And once you're done, all you have to do, all the campaigns that you have set up, or all the projects that you have set up, all you have to do is just copy and paste a single line of code. All right. Now, someone is asking here, is there a font size option in the headline? Unfortunately, right now, the editor does not have that option, but it's something that is going to be highly recommended. So what I'm going to do after the call today is I'm going to recommend this to Precious team, as I'm sure it's going to be a very important factor to add as well. All right. So guys, let me know if everything is clear so far, how you can create multiple actions in just on just one web for just one website or one page. All right, perfect, perfect. So again, if you have any questions, let me know right now so that we can well, we can talk about the. All right, can it work on ECWID platform? Um, I'm not actually familiar with ECWID, to be honest, Derry. Let me actually just check that out. If I may ask, would you be able to add or embed code into your shopping cart? If you can, right? If you can embed a code on your store, then you should be able to use this one. The same thing with ClickFunnels, because you do have in the ClickFunnels. Let me actually show you. Oh, by the way, who here does have ClickFunnels? Give me a quick yes if you have that, because I can actually walk you through how to add this on a specific ClickFunnels page that you have. All right, so let me see. If you have Profit Builder, it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same technique as well. All right, so let me go back here. Let me open up ClickFunnels here, and let me actually show you how this works. All right, so let me just open up a page here. All right, so let's click on Edit Page. All right, so there we go. So this is going to be our webinar funnel or webinar sign up page. Under ClickFunnels. So if you're going to embed your ReClick code here, right, all you have to do is embed the code, right? So it's pretty very easy. All you have to do here, oh, I actually forgot to publish this one. All right, so let's just let it be. So yep, so from here, from the ClickFunnels editor here, all you have to do is just click on add new element. You can put it anywhere you want. All right, and use custom HTML. There's actually an option here, an element here we can add HTML. There we go, custom JS or HTML. You just drag that anywhere on the site, click on settings, and click on open editor here. And this is where you can add the embed code. All right, so you can add the embed code all together. Looks like this. Put in a new line and add in every single action here as well. All right, and let's go back to here. Copy the other one as well. And there we go. All right, once you're happy, click on save, and that's already embedded to the ClickFunnels page. And whatever you set from here is gonna reflect, or it's gonna trigger whatever you have set on this campaign here. All right, so let me know if that's clear and how to embed ReClick with your ClickFunnels. All right, let me see. What if they go to the landing page first on ClickFunnels first? It really depends, friend, in how you set it up. Again, if remember that this is not going to be a page by itself. So it's gonna be a add-on to those pages you have. So there's really no way for them to be able to get this unless, of course, you make it pop up right away. So they will only get the ReClick page first, always, or you can make it appear only after 5 or 10 seconds or after 10 visits. Again, you have behavior-based triggers that you can add here. All right. So if you do have, for example, a WordPress site, then is even easier because all you have to do is just download a plugin. All right. Let me add this up. Click on save, and I can add this up to any WordPress site I have. Let's say, for example, I'm going to add it up to getyourspecialoffer.com. And I can just add this up as a regular plugin. Click on add new. I'm going to upload a plugin here. Download the zip file. Click on install now. Click on activate plugin. And I just go to the ReClick settings. I put in the embed codes, and I can also manage this to show up on specific pages I have as well, or I can make this show up on all the pages. All right, so everything clear, guys, about adding it on a WordPress site? Let me know. So it's very easy, guys. If you have WordPress, you just need to download the WordPress plugin, put up the embed codes here as well. You can specify it to a specific page or all the pages of the entire site. You can do that as well. All right, for ClickFunnels, you just add get the element here to custom HTML or custom JavaScript. You can add that there. The same thing with Shopify Taco. You do have the option to add code into Shopify under the body. So you just need to copy and paste the code that you have here on any website and put that on your Shopify body tag. All right, so can we put a code so it fits the right sidebar of the page? Now, for that, John, you can't actually do that. It really depends on the layout that you choose from here. But once you add this up, it's always going to be center on your website in most cases, unless you specify it not to be in the center or to be occupying or overlaying the entire site. So it's not going to show up only on a specific part of your website that you allowed it to. It's going to show up on the entire website, on the it's going to take up the entire space, or show up right in the middle. All right. So once you start generating leads, for example, it's going to track every action that your customers do as well. So you'll be able to see if either they are impressions, they have shares, they have votes, so and what country the traffic is coming from, and you'll be able to draw a widget as well to your analytic panel and compare as well. For example, you're going to compare the worldwide traffic on the top right versus our where the traffic is coming from. So let me just close this one here. There we go. Now we can quickly compare impressions based on social interaction with our site. Again, you just have to drag and drop the widgets available here. So all of this I'm showing you right now, guys, is just part, right? It's just part of the main offer itself. We're not talking about the upgrades yet, right? So again, all of this is going to be tracked. You can, of course, duplicate your previous campaign, so you don't need to go through each one. You just customize it based on the campaign that you have. All right. So, guys, let me know if everything is clear so far on how to use this software. Give me a quick yes if everything is clear. We can proceed. Again, like to make it very clear because again, there might be some questions later on, and I'd like to answer them today before anything else. Okay. All right. So as for the sum up, again, the ReClick is something I would recommend for those who are already generating traffic or is jumping into paid traffic, because you'll be able to get more for the money you have paid and of course increase your conversions. But if you're someone who's just started out the website and you don't have traffic yet, again, I wouldn't recommend this if you don't have any traffic generated yet. But if you do have, or if you're getting paid ads, set this up on your website before getting any or before paying for any ads. All right. So what if you start paying for traffic? Then make sure to use this here so that you can build your list and you can build a retargeting, and of course you don't lose your traffic as well. So that they can take action. You have maximized the action on your website so that they don't click out of it by not doing anything. All right. So if you're generating traffic or if you're buying traffic, if you're starting out, then I would recommend ReClick. But if you're someone who is setting up a passive income website, I would recommend I would highly recommend something else instead. But if you're someone who has traffic already, then this is something I would highly recommend for you. All right. So ReClick, guys, everything I showed you is just part of the main offer. You can turn your abandoning visitors into customers. You can stop shoppers from abandoning your cart. You can increase your conversion rate as well when you're marketing by over 250%. You'll be able to monitor your visitors based on the behavior on their site, and of course build your email list faster, get 70% more opt-in rates, give away discounts, coupons on specific products, trial offers, and close more sales by any means, and of course place the embed on every sales and convert your visitors into paying customers as well. All right. Now, as being part of the KV Social community, we have some extra or secured some extra bonuses for you guys as well. So for those who do want the link to the bonus page, just type in bonus in the chat right now. All right. So let me just open up the bonus page here. Give me one quick second. All right, there we go. Now, please do note that these bonuses are exclusively available through us. If you get it through another link, we won't be able to offer you these additional bonuses. All right, so let me just walk you through some of the bonuses we have for this. First is we're gonna give you the Mints Viral. Again, this is gonna be a complete autopilot traffic hack system as well for you to be able to use so you can get free traffic. You have the Origin Builder. Again, if you don't have a landing page and you need help with that, you're gonna get this for free as well. So you'll be able to have a drag and drop page builder for you as well. You're also gonna get the traffic gram. You're also gonna get the copy million as well. All right, and you have the copy the affiliate as well. So all 5 bonuses, you're gonna get this as part of the package. All right. So again, guys, all of this is available until 3 p.m. Eastern today. You're gonna be able to jump in at a low early bird price of $29, one-time lifetime access fee. So if you want to get in, if you want to jump in, the link to go to is link.kvsocial.com/reclick. Let me know who is jumping in. Give me a 1 or a yes in the chat. All right, so I see friend James is jumping in. Again, if you have any questions, if you're on the fence, let me know what's holding you back as well. Again, it's $29. You can put on any number of websites, including your clients' websites as well. Yep, that is cheap, considering what it can do exactly. It can automate the entire system for you as well. Now, I did actually forget, we are giving away one free copy of ReClick for you guys as well. So whoever is the most engaged or has the most number of questions in the chat is going to be the winner here. So I think Derry, Dana, and John are both, or three of them are on the tie. I mean, 1, 2, 3 for Derry, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right, so what the hell? Let's actually give 2 copies away on this call instead. So I'm giving away 1 copy to Derry. So Derry, if you can type in your email address in the chat. Again, congratulations for winning the first copy. And as for the second copy, since Dana just won yesterday or the other week, I'm gonna give the second copy to Green John here. So Green John, again, congratulations for getting a free copy for both Derry and John. So just type in your email addresses, guys, in the chat so that I can send you the access after the call. All right. So I do hope that's okay with you, Dana. After you beat Derry by 3 questions, but unfortunately you have won the last copy for our webinar. So let's give others a chance to win as well. All right. So let me just grab your email addresses here. Thoko, leave me 1 quick second here. Again, there's a lot of you guys on the call, so your questions might not show up, or I might not be able to read through your questions as fast as I want. All right. So let me see. Yeah. So John, I think we're just waiting for. Yeah, John, I'm just waiting for your email address. If you can type that in. So if you already have the old version, by the way, by winning this free copy, you will get upgraded to the new version. This has a lot of newer features compared to the old one, to the 1.0 version. And to get the 2.0 features, you would have to buy the software. With this, you're gonna get the free copy instead. All right. So let me know of your email so that I can send access to you. Now, for those who are jumping in, again, I do hope you jump in, guys. The price for this that I'm showing you right now is only going to be valid until 3 p.m. Eastern today, so until 4 hours, so that you can jump in. Alex, just quickly click the link again. It should now redirect to the sales page. All right. Sometimes there's a delay with your cache and cookies sometimes, so just click the link again, and you should now go to your sales page right now. All right. So, all right, let me see. Yep, it's now open, guys, so you can now check it out. Again, jump in before 3 p.m. Eastern so that to get the best price possible. All right. So as for the upgrade, just before I proceed with that, Thoko, there is no downsell. That is the $29 one-time fee. There's no more downsell for that. There is one upsell though, which is going to be the ReClick Pro version. All right. So ReClick Pro version is available right now for $67 until midnight Eastern. You'll be able to get more features, faster performance, and the push button traffic system as well. All right. So with this, you're gonna get the ReClick landers. Right. Basically, you'll be able to use your landing pages as special apps themselves. You're also gonna be able to get 20 plus additional converting templates as well, and access to the call to action superchargers for super sale, all these images and all these call to action buttons as well. So with this, you'll be able to monetize all your content with ReClick links. You'll be able to build smarter landing pages with ReClick landers. You'll be able to get 20 plus additional high converting templates, and of course, supercharge your campaigns to acquire more sales and generate free traffic at the push of a button, and skip the queue as well with priority support. So again, the Pro version is available for a low one-time fee with for $67. Okay, my issue is the purchasing, then realizing the apps don't work without the upgrades. So all I could tell you this: if you do already have a landing page, even the basic offer is enough. But if you do have landing pages and they're not converting well, and you like to split test, then the Pro version is something I would recommend. Again, we don't push anybody here to get the upgrade unless you think or unless it's going to be necessary. All right. So again, guys, if you're jumping in for the Pro version or the main version, give me a yes right now in the chat. So again, the link is link.kvsocial.com/ReClick. All right. And of course, everything I showed you today is covered with a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee. So if ever you feel that you're not getting your money's worth, you're not satisfied with the software, it's not letting you do what you thought it would be able to do, so just feel free to contact support and they'll give you a full refund. We back it up 100%. So if you ever have any problems with them, any problems with the software and you don't get an answer, just let us know and we'll take your case with you. We'll take care of you as well. All right, by getting this offer through our link. All right. So guys, if you have any questions, let me know before we wrap things up. Again, you can contact me, Neil, or anyone at the KV Social support via kvsocial@zendesk.com, or you can contact ReClick 2.0 support via cfusionsupport.com. All right. So let me know, guys, if you're jumping in. Give me a quick yes or one in the chat. And if you have any questions and you're still typing in, you still need more time, just put in a number 2 right now in the chat so I can so I can wait for your questions to show up as well. All right, no problem there. All right, so Dana is jumping in. I see friends jumping in. Jerry is jumping in as well. James is also jumping in. Seems that they're always together. Alexander is jumping in as well. A couple of friends. I do apologize. Some of you just appear as friend dot. So I do hope you're. It's fine if I call you by your, but the name that shows up when you go to webinar. All right. Let me see. All right, and Wolfgang is also jumping in as well. Perfect. All right. So guys, let me know if you have any additional questions before we wrap things up. All right. Yep, it works with Shopify. It works with any e-commerce site as long as, you have the capability to add a code into it, to any website. There you can contact me via support. Just address it to me if you have any questions. All right. John, give me one quick second here. Let me just send that to you so you can also check it out. Give me one quick second. All right. So again, for those who still have additional questions, if you're on the fence, let me know as well what's holding you back. All right. Let me see. Almost done, John. Let me just send this to you, and so you can get on your way. There you go. All right. So that is our link for the upgrade. All right. So guys, any other questions? All right, perfect. So since I don't see any other questions coming in, we're going to wrap things up so I can also prepare the replay for this on time. So again, I do hope, guys, you enjoyed today's webinar. And although it's a short one, again, I'd like to make it very clear that this is an awesome app to use, especially if you're already getting traffic or you want to get the best or the most out of your paid traffic. This is going to be a good option to use so you don't lose 80 to 90% of your customers because they don't take action. Alright, so guys, I do hope you enjoyed today's call. Thank you, John, Dana, Thokog, Alex, James, Jerry, Wolfgang, Miles, Ken. Thank you for being on the call, and I do hope to see you on the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.